Everyone, it is Friday, April 29th, and it is day 4, and it's the moment we've all been waiting for, Run for Compassion. So this is my first Run for Compassion, so I'm quite excited about it. And here are some instructions. Oh, but before we do that, we should honor and recognize Emma in grade 9, who it's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Emma. Come on down for your birthday prize. We've got some instructions here. So homeroom teachers, please walk over to Eldon Brown Park at your scheduled times. That's sent in an email from Mr. Bosma. There's going to be prayer and race instructions that are going to start at 12:45 at Eldon Brown Park, but take a look at your schedule to know when you run. Golf forms need to be in to Mr. Bosma by Monday for golf tryouts. Remember, you've got to bring $10 for the driving range and your own golf clubs to the tryout on Monday as well. Good word of the day. In the drama of life, God is the director behind the scenes. This reminds me of all the world's a stage and all the people are merely players, something like that. That's a Shakespeare quote. But essentially, it's a good thing that God's the director, because I would hate to see a play. I actually directed a few plays in my in high school and in university and actually at schools. And I'm not a perfect person, so there were times in my directing that I was like a little impatient and not as full of grace that I could have been, and I can see how that was, not the greatest in those situations. Now there were good moments, but there were also weak moments of weakness. But I think about God being the director, that he doesn't have weakness in him. He is perfect. So he directs so perfectly. Everything everything that he does is just done with such grace and truth and perfection. So I'm certainly happy I'm in the drama of life with him, and that I choose to be directed by him. And that's also part of it, is there's been times that I haven't wanted to be directed by him, and things get messy pretty quickly. But if I choose to be directed by him, choose to ask him to lead me and guide me, things go much better. Not to say that it goes perfectly, because suffering is part of life, but that, that feeling like you're in the flow of his grace and his goodness, and kind of right in that sweet spot of no matter what happens, it's you and him, and it will all turn to the good because you love him and you're called according to his purpose. Okay, Lord's Prayer. Please rise for the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Have a wonderful Friday, everyone.